Hey folks, welcome back to Budget Bushcraft. Today I thought I would maybe take a look at or share with you using my budget cook kit, basically dry baking. I know there's tons and tons of videos of it, but none using my cook kit. So since I'm actually expecting a storm to blow through here at any minute, and yes, it's Indiana, and we have a saying here, if you don't like the weather, wait a minute. Uh, let's go inside to test this one out. Our first experiment is going to be basically making a stuffed biscuit. And to save a little bit of time, I'm actually going to use a canned biscuit as opposed to the Bisquick mix. We're going to have a little bit of olive oil, which I'll put on the paper towel. We're going to rub the inside of the smaller pot, which fits inside the Esbit pot, which fits inside the Imusa pot. It does have a gap at the bottom so that you don't need a separation ring for the heat to keep the bottom from burning. We have some mozzarella cheese, some rehydrated peppers and onions, a little bit of hash brown, and a little bit of leftover ribeye steak. I also have some seasoned salt that we'll add to that. I just make these little tubes out of straws, fill them up, seal off the ends. As a bonding agent, rather than using some sort of milk-based product, which I don't trust necessarily out in the warmth, even though this is just strictly a car camping recipe, in a small bowl to mix in it, I am going to add a little bit of hickory and brown sugar barbecue sauce, just again as a bonding agent. And we'll put all this together in the bowl and come back. So basically at this point I've taken 3 biscuits and sort of kneaded them together a little bit. It's probably going to take that. This is going to probably feed 2 people, to be honest with you. I'm going to take our smart water bottle and we are going to roll this out a bit. This is going to be kind of elastic at this point. But I am honestly just using what I would probably have in my kit. And we can take and stretch it a little bit. Okay, so at this point we have the Esbit pot oiled. We have the biscuit stretched, which will form the bottom and the walls. We have an additional one, which could probably be stretched a little bit thinner, but this is going to form the top of the stuffed muffin, so to speak. And we have our cheese, peppers, hash browns, and leftover steak all mixed together. So what we will do is take the dough and arrange it inside. Kind of form it around a little bit. Pull up the side walls just a tad. But this isn't going to be perfect, but it's going to be mighty tasty. And the oil is probably going to cause this to separate from the walls a little bit, which is what we want later, but in the moment we actually just want to be able to stuff this. So we will dump this to the inside. And keep in mind that the biscuit itself is going to rise a little bit. once it starts baking, I'm going to try to keep the stuffing, let me see that or not. Alright, so now we're going to take the top layer and it should stick to the bottom and the side walls. Kind of like a pot pie. Alright, we're going to get this on the heat and we'll be back in a couple of minutes. Okay, let's get this party started. Now this particular case, I'm only going to turn this up about halfway. I don't want to overwhelm the external pot with heat. It is made out of aluminum, and over time it will, dry baking especially, will weaken the aluminum. So we're just going to do it about halfway. We will put the main pot on, get it adjusted to center, and then we will put the Esbit pot inside. Now keep in mind there is about roughly an inch gap here, so we really don't need the ring in the bottom of it to separate the bottom to keep it from burning. And then we just cover it. And we wait about 22 minutes. Okay, 20 minutes of baking. We're going to take this out. I think I had about a 2-minute rest time. Looks pretty good on top. Let's see how this is going to look when we plate it up. A little browner than I would like on the edges, but I think this is going to work fine. Let's to me, that looks absolutely delicious. I would probably cut that down to about 18 minutes, just for the outside of this. But that absolutely looks delicious. For camp food, this is flipping amazing. Thanks for coming along on another episode of Budget Bushcraft. If you liked the content, please like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and remember, this is all about sharing knowledge and information. I do appreciate all the support that I've gotten lately. And always remember, get out and enjoy nature and have a good time with this, and don't spend a lot of money. Thanks, folks.